battle supreme. Follow your destiny in the battle supreme. Fight for your legacy in the battle supreme. Follow your destiny, battle supreme.
Hello, welcome. We have a lovely episode lined up for you today on the Battle Supreme.
Hi there.
Oh, we're back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another lovely episode. And make sure to share. If you watched on YouTube, share the video. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, then share the episode there. And make
Give it
sure
a share.
Give us a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Get on that shit.
And let us know what you think. You know, give us some feedback. Give us your take, or if you have any cool information that we left out about any of the artists that we talk about, feel free to let us know.
Feed us.
I want your 2 cents.
We're no experts.
Give us 3.
I'll take the whole
Give
nickel.
it 3 cents. Give it 3 cents.
Yeah.
You want the whole enchilada?
Yeah.
It's that shit right here.
Oh, God.
Fred.
On deck today, Korn versus Limp Bizkit.
Oh, boy.
Getting new metal in here.
This is
boys.
tasty. This is tasty.
Oh, yeah. Comparing the vocals. Jonathan Davis versus Fred Durst. The legendary.
Oh, boy.
Freddie.
Fred
We'll
Durstington.
go Larry.
For Durston.
Jonathan what?
Jonathan Davis.
Davis, that's right.
Davis, yeah.
I'm gonna pick him. I like Jonathan Davis as a singer. He's a little bit more and like Fred Durst though, you know, like
What?
Fred Durst is really not like
Singing.
I always thought he sounded like ass. I mean, I love Limp Bizkit and like I love Fred Durst, but like
He doesn't
I
really
like him
sing.
as a performer and as a frontman of Limp Bizkit, not as a singer, if that makes sense, you know. Where Jonathan Davis is a little
He
bit
raps,
more,
though, you know?
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like
Yeah, Jonathan Davis
he's
is more
not
of a singer.
Exactly. He's more of a singer, and I feel like, yeah, I don't know. That's definitely my pick, Jonathan Davis.
Foxy. What is he like? A little.
Say what?
What is he a little like? Jonathan Davis?
Oh yeah,
A little.
you know, like that sound, you know.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, ring around a Rousey, a pocket
Yes.
full of
I love
posy
it.
ashes. Yeah, dude, hell yeah, fucking shoots and
That's what I'm
ladders,
saying.
baby.
Yeah, shoots and ladders. Facts.
Dude, actually, you hear the bagpipes. It's like they're playing it. Literally, they recorded it on the mountain outside of the studio that they were recording.
For
at.
real?
That's like legitimate, authentic.
That's
like
sick.
in the cliffs.
Natural reverb.
It's badass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
it's a real
awesome.
thing.
I didn't know that.
We can talk more about that later. Frank.
Yeah, I mean, Fred Durst doesn't really sing. He kind of just talks and then raps and then talks some more. Yeah, I wouldn't call that singing, you know.
I mean,
Jonathan Davis has a really good voice, and
You're at it with the impersonations today.
I like him. I like him a lot.
I mean, characters. They got to be characters. You know what I'm saying?
Band people.
He's a band guy.
All right, Davey.
Let's just bring it around town.
Just do it, man.
Yes.
How about that?
Bring it around.
Jonathan Davis for the win.
Come on, baby.
Round and round.
I don't have much to say, but I will say that what I like about Jonathan Davis is how he does like the creepy, quiet sounds,
Yeah.
and then he can also just fucking yell, and he
Belt
has
it out.
like the dynamic range in the songs is cool. So yeah, that's something that I dig about it.
Yeah, he definitely has like some of the best like metal like growl like I feel like in the game. Honestly.
Yeah, it sounds gnarly.
Yeah, super gnarly. All right, moving on to the guitar. Over on the side of Korn, we have Brian Head Welch, James Monkey Schaefer versus Wes Borland.
Borland.
Borland. Al Borland? No
No
relation.
Oh no.
I'm gonna throw it to Frank.
I'm going to give it to Wes Borland on this one. I really like his guitar playing, his parts. Crazy thing about these bands, there's no guitar solos. So it is kind of like rap music in a sense where they're just playing the parts.
That's the new metal.
You know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I like his tone. I like the stuff he throws on songs that it's like all the extra stuff that's in the mix. I really enjoy.
Sweet. I'll toss it to Lair.
Yeah. Limp Bizkit all day. I think those riffs are a little bit more just straight up. It makes you want to take something and break it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So you really
my
think,
God.
you're sitting there, you're thinking, give me something to break. You know what
So
I mean?
in a sense, you
mean,
want to break stuff.
Yeah. Borland.
Yeah, I kind of feel you on that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Kind of does make you want to just like break stuff.
You know what I mean?
Do you feel like breaking stuff?
I just feel like,
I'll smash the vase, the radio. No, I'm saying, I'm shit. Y'all are
He said,
talking.
I'll smash them all.
Yeah, y'all over here talking about Limp Bizkit. I'm talking about Hey Arnold, baby. Let's go.
He's talking about Dino's Bramoni.
Dino's
bro. He said they're tearing down the theater, and she's like, Dino Spumoni. Yeah, and he takes it back when she's with Grandpa over there dancing. Badass.
Spumoni.
Wow, super side tangent. All right, David.
I dig the guitar work in both these bands. Like, it's super weird and just like, I mean, I don't want to just be like, oh, it's so 90s, but it's so 90s.
It's
you
like
know?
machinery.
Yeah, and like it's this like completely different style of guitar playing. Like, you're just going for like weird, uncomfortable sounds and choices and things that just kind of like are dark and kind of just throw you off.
Tritones.
Yeah, like, but it's like it's cool that that's a whole thing, like that people are. They were like, let's just fucking do this and just try to do it really good. And both the bands, I think, have really good guitar stuff and super unique. But I think I'm gonna go with Limp Bizkit, kind of on what Larry was saying, where like I just feel like maybe sometimes they have riffs that just go harder. And like with the beat, like they're like a lot more like head nodding. I mean, they both have like head nodding like stuff, but the Limp Bizkit,
It's like less industrial than Korn. Korn is like
Yeah.
more industrial, I feel like.
yeah, I feel like Limp Bizkit gets into like the Rage Against the Machine realm a little bit more,
Just more
with the
straight, heavier
riffage.
riffs. Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I'm gonna go that route. Basically, that's pretty much the only reason. Because otherwise, I think they're both cool. And I would say that I kind of feel like the guitar player from Limp Bizkit probably took a lot of influence from Korn when they came out. Because I'm pretty sure Korn came out first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
And you could definitely hear he was probably like, "Oh, this is fucking awesome!
Yeah.
Like, let me do my own thing, like incorporate some of that weird shit." So I'm sure there's an influence there, which is really cool, and you could definitely pick up on that. So, yeah.
Sick. Moving on to the bass. Fieldy. Or is it Reginald Fieldy? Arzu.
Reginald.
It's Fieldy.
Fieldy?
Versus Sam Rivers.
Sam Rivers is in
Limp Bizkit,
Limp
right?
Bizkit, yeah.
Yes. Fieldy and Korn. Sam Rivers in Limp Bizkit.
Field of Corn.
Field of Corn?
I like that.
A field of corn.
Cornfield?
Whoa.
Sam Rivers to the Corn Fieldy. The Rivers leads to the Fieldy.
Field of dreams.
Wow.
If you build it, they will come.
Deep.
If you break it, they will come.
Larry.
Feel it.
You going Fieldy?
Yeah, I'm going him because I feel like the counterpart to the more industrial guitar that brings the low end is the bass in Korn. I feel like it's a necessity in the sound. It's hard to really explain. I feel like in Limp Bizkit, it's more of the bass and guitar kind of one sound, where it's more divided in Korn, where you can really dissect the two parts to have Korn sound. So I feel like it's a little bit more important.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He's super percussive.
Yeah.
Like you hear the strings jangling.
Yeah,
and all the
jangly
fucking
and
like,
shit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you hear all that like shit in there.
He's slapping like
Yeah.
low key, like and like yeah, he's good.
It's like more standalone, and the guitar they're more like standalone. Where I feel like in Limp Bizkit, the guitar and bass are more like together.
Separate entities.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Feely
Sweet.
Korn.
Awesome. No, I could totally agree with that. Frank.
I'm gonna have to go with Fieldy also.
This guy's stealing my answers, dude. What's going on?
Can this guy be original?
And one of the main reasons is shout out to our friend AP, owner of PKP. He always, when he if he picks up any instrument, usually it's a bass, but he'll always just go Korn, and he'll start pretending to
Going
slap
really
the bass,
low,
like
like,
holding it really low and fucking.
Yeah.
It's just
Facts.
iconic,
That was the
iconic
first-
bass player, really.
Yeah, that was actually one of the first times he was ever in my house, ever. He like picked up my acoustic bass. He's like, "What up? You know Korn?" He's just like, "What up?" He's like, "I could outplay you, bro." Like it's just like fucking being AP. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, "You ever heard of Fieldy?" And then he puts it real low, and he just goes, like he does. Like it's so funny. Oh man, hell yeah. Whew.
That's it. That's my answer.
Okay, sorry, I bulldozed that one.
Don't worry about it.
What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, I'm gonna round it around.
Oh
round it.
man,
Get nice and round. Round it off.
love
We're
when things
gonna
are
run it
round.
around town. We're just gonna run it around.
Nice and
Get
even
it round.
You know,
I agree.
It's a circle.
bring it around town. bro.
Give this guy something to break. That's all I gotta say.
This guy's something to break, huh? Moving on to the drums.
The drums. Ugh,
David Silvera
David.
versus.
That's Korn.
Yes.
Oh.
Thought you would get the order by now. You know, I've been doing
I was
Korn
right.
first,
I was
Limp
correct.
Bizkit second. Korn first, and Bizkit second.
I got you. Yeah. Go on.
David Silvera of Korn, the drummer of Korn. He's in Korn.
Is that the drummer?
Yeah, the drummer of Korn named David Silvera versus
Silvera.
the drummer of Limp Bizkit, who is a drummer. He is in Limp Bizkit. His name is John Otto.
John Otto.
That's a drummer in Limp Bizkit.
God damn it.
Yeah, he's a drummer on Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
Otto.
What was his name? Otto? Mark Otto?
John Otto.
John Otto?
Otto.
So, David,
Yes, sir.
who's the better drummer comparatively? Is it the drummer of Korn, David Silvera, or is it the drummer of Limp Bizkit? I can't do it anymore. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna be completely honest, and I'm gonna say that I don't really know who the better drummer is. Because like I listened to a bunch of both the bands, and I didn't really like focus in on the drums super hard as much as I did the other stuff. So I don't feel like I have like a super valid opinion, but I'm just gonna go with Korn on this one.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, both the drums, like, in this band is just, like, very, I mean, just pocket and simple. You know what I mean? There's nothing really, dare I say, let's let the drummer speak, but, like, there's nothing special about either of them to me, personally. But I might be wrong.
They're playing the same parts for the same kind of music.
That's kind of why I was like,
Yeah.
So,
when I did listen to the drums, I was like, well, it sounds like exactly what the other guy would do, basically. So I was just like, I didn't really hear anything that like shocked me. Maybe I didn't pay attention to a certain song or certain part. Like I'm sure there
you
is
get more out
stuff.
of it when you watch like live videos
Yeah, I bet. Honestly, yeah.
because it's pretty fire live.
Woodstock 99.
More, yeah, anything really. But did you pick an answer?
Yeah, he said Korn.
Korn, yes.
David Silvera.
Yes.
Just clarify.
David Silvera.
Of
just
Korn.
clarifying.
David.
The drummer of Korn.
The drummer.
You picked him because of his name.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I gotta
Can't blame
give
him.
David's credit. You know?
So who's the better drummer, Frank?
So, I mean, if you really look at it, like the different albums and like how they're playing, John Otto really he gets like more spacey, kind of old school style, like real free. And then you get the David guy, David Saliva, and
Silvera.
oh, my mistake.
The drummer of Korn.
That's a drummer in Korn.
I don't know. I feel like he has more iconic drum parts for the sound, like the song "Blind." It just starts with you get like pure ride for like 10, 15 seconds before anything even happens. And I'm gonna have to go with John Otto on this one,
Nice.
just from what I've heard in the past, and he's a good personal friend of mine, so I just wanted to give him some support.
Go way back.
Yeah, way back, dude.
Frank, help me. What band did he drum for? John Otto.
Oh, it slipped my mind. They have that song "Break Stuff."
Got you.
It's on the tip of your tongue. I can see it.
It's Korn, dude.
Yeah, I was literally about to say. That's so funny.
Now, if you think about it, cornbread is kind of like a Limp Bizkit. Know what I mean?
Oh, what if they got the name?
Cornbread, Limp, dude.
Corned bread.
All right, what drummer do you like better?
Oh God, I'm still hung up on what David just said.
It's true.
It's true. I mean, you can't. I mean, hey, it's a beautiful thing. The drummer for me. Oh man, what's the drummer in Limp Bizkit's name?
John Otto.
John Otto.
John Otto. Mark
John Otto.
Okay.
John Otto.
Yeah, he's my pick, man. And here's why. Because when The Undertaker comes out to Limp Bizkit, Keep Rolling, you headbang to that, and you air drum to it, and that's that drummer.
Valid.
It's valid.
Very,
It really
very,
is
very valid.
Yeah.
I like your
valid.
reasoning.
Because I've
Kind of makes you want to break stuff.
He ain't wrong.
No.
The right kid died.
And the drums are just swinging away. Just, ooh. You want to get,
Yeah, you like jazz?
you want to get like that,
Hands up, hands down. Back up. Tell me what you're gonna do now.
Rolling.
Moving on. Debut. It's a $3 bill, y'all.
Oh.
Versus Korn.
Self-titled.
David.
So, I'm going Korn on this one.
Ooh.
Because I think Limp Bizkit's better songs came after their debut, and I think the Korn one just has better songs on it. So, simply put, going with Korn.
Yeah, they came hot right out the gate.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
I really like the artwork on the Korn album too. More, I think.
You notice the guy, the shadow, like he has like a claw hand. If you look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, Larry.
Maybe Limp Bizkit, maybe not.
You sound undecided.
I think okay. No bullshit album to album. I would probably pick Limp Bizkit, but I agree with what David said. I don't think that's Limp Bizkit's best material, where I think that is some of Korn's best material. But if I'm just gonna go with the two albums, I would probably go with Limp Bizkit album.
You just like it more?
George Michael's, because of the George Michael's cover.
Yeah, it's all right.
No, it's trash.
No, it's trash.
It's not bad.
But I mean, think about it.
It is a weird cover to throw on the album.
Just think about that. That's what I'm saying. It's
the
1997.
idea of the cover was sick because they're like, oh, it's random as hell, and then we could just make it heavy. But like when you're listening to it, it's kind of like
They really
you're just
didn't
waiting
execute
for the
it.
heavy part.
Yeah.
Like the rest of it's just kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
And then when it kicks in, you're like, oh yeah, fair.
Yeah.
That's all
You're
it is.
right.
That's all
You're
you
right.
want, you know.
Yeah, that's absolutely
You're just waiting for that moment the whole time.
it's the anticipation, you know. It gets
Yeah.
you. That's my pick.
Don't bore us. Skip to the chorus.
What's your pick, Frank?
My pick is going to be Korn because of Blind. And there's another song on there that I really like. See if I
Like
can
the
pull
song
up the
Divine.
name. Say that again.
I think it's the second or third song on that.
Where'd it go? Ball Tongue. First two tracks I really enjoy a lot.
Hard.
Really good. Yeah.
Hard.
Oh man. All right.
What's next? What do you got?
Think.
This next song we're gonna do makes you want to
Put things together.
IKEA.
Build stuff.
And then fucking break that shit.
They're doing break stuff versus freak on a leash.
Ooh.
It's a hard one.
Yeah.
Easily both the bangers from both of them. You know what I
They do
mean?
be banging.
Dude.
This is a tough one. I think it's a little tough one.
Frank.
Oh man. Starting off strong.
It's one of those days.
It's one of those
Spotlight's
days.
on you, buddy.
It's just one of those.
I'm gonna have to go with.
Let's go with your heart.
I'm gonna have to go with Limp Bizkit.
It makes you want to break stuff.
Yeah, you know the drum part. It's just really the snare is so cranked so high, and it's just fucking.
Smoking. Yeah.
It just.
Makes
You
you want to
really
break.
feel that shit,
Makes you
you
want
know?
to break stuff.
But Freak on a Leash is cool, like you guys were talking about with the guitar things.
Yes.
It's got.
Yeah, all that weird, that cool weird
Yeah.
shit that he
It's
does.
sick. It is awesome. If I could pick both songs, I could, but I can't. So
I mean,
you gotta follow my heart, stick with it. You know.
That's fair.
Lair Bear.
that's a tough one for me. Maybe the toughest of the night. Maybe the hardest of the night.
Something's lost and never free.
Oh, see when you start singing, I start
Larry's
getting
gotta think
amped
of
up.
every single question he's
Sometimes
ever gonna
I
ask.
cannot take this.
See, it's making me want to pick it, dude.
Sometimes it's
Just so I can hear the original one and not you, you know?
Oh, you know
Just
what? Hold
make
on.
a decision.
Hold on.
Make a
I have to change
decision.
my answer. I'm sorry. I know this is really.
This
I
guy.
have to change my answer. Freak on a Leash in the chorus. There's a in between. It's in the whole chorus, and it's always during the
What do
little
you
pause.
call-
You hear the.
What do you call that thing?
It's it's like a. I forget the name.
with the little.
The shaker?
It's like a shaker, but you
beads.
hold the
Like
hold the beads
sandpaper
and you-
almost? Like
Yeah.
You twist
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, you twist it and the beads are on it.
That's why you changed it.
Someone did you and I.
It's just the little things.
Sometimes it's the little things.
Yeah, I'm picking that. Sorry.
All right, so
Go
Sorry.
ahead, Lair.
I'll go with Limp Bizkit.
nice.
Yeah.
So I get
So
to
now
break the
you-
tie.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go with Freak on a Leash.
Yeah.
Just for the fucking. Come on, dude. Iconic.
It's true.
And then the guitar comes in.
And then it just fucking gets.
And then the fucking
goes
guy with the
haywire.
shaker.
Yeah.
So they win. That song wins because of that crazy part.
The drum beat too is sick. I mean, the drums are badass in every new metal song, basically.
Yeah.
It's very rhythmic
They
music.
just
They have
slam,
great
yeah.
rhythm section, like stuff happening all the time. Like it's always just like
I think you'd find it harder if you tried not to nod your head.
Yeah.
Like you start fucking shaking. Like your body just wants to do it.
Having withdrawals and shit.
All right.
Go.
Significant other versus follow the leader.
Ooh.
What a toughie.
David.
I'm gonna go with follow the leader on this one. It's not super easy because it's like it's good stuff going on with both, but I kind of feel like I've been riding the Korn train, so I feel like I need to give some love to the other side here.
Ride on the Korn train.
Oh. Oh.
Blair.
Honestly, this is a good one too. I think that I'll probably go with Limp Bizkit, just because it's just a little bit more ratchet.
Very ratchet.
And it's just kind of like, yeah,
And the album
this
cover.
is Limp Bizkit, you know? Yeah, and it's just like such a
90s.
it's so it's so dated, yeah. Like
It's definitely dated.
it's so freaking dated. I love it. I'm gonna have to go with it.
Sweet. Korn or Limp Bizkit.
Tough call because I really like the song Nookie. I really like the verses,
Me too, man.
the whole everything about it. Then there's also a song that has Method Man on it. Really
Yeah.
good. But significant other, no. Follow the leader.
Follow leader's Korn, yeah.
It's got Ice Cube on it, and it has Fred Durst on it.
Yeah.
And then they have a cover from the Cheech and Chong movie, Earache My Eye. So it's kind of like, you have Fred Durst on your album.
You win.
It's kind of like a trump card, like
Yeah.
boop. And the song's called All in the Family. They're having like a weird ass fucking awkward rap battle.
They're all methed out and shit.
Who knows what they're
No,
on?
it's like the real thing. Like they were
But
all
they're-
like
That's
it was
facts.
like they were like
Hell
methed
yeah.
out and shit.
90s.
Yeah.
In the recording of that?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
that shit was like whack, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds real.
It's
really
whack.
weird.
It's whack, bro. But it's entertaining. For
Hell
sure.
yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm picking that. Korn. It's got me torn.
Now wait, hold on.
Tell me.
I don't like stating things as fact. It's something I hear from AP, but AP likes that stuff, so I kind of believe him.
Yeah.
But that's just for internet land to be like, that never fucking happened.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, whatever. It's like
Yeah.
our buddy.
How
said
do
it.
they
I
know?
kind of believe him. So,
I hope they were smoking meth.
and after like,
Definitely sounds like
you hear that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
hear you
definitely,
listen to your song. I'm like, they're on crack or meth.
If they're not on drugs,
God bless him.
what the fuck were they
no,
doing?
no,
man?
bro. If they weren't on drugs, I don't know what the fucking.
You kind of want drugs in this situation.
I came into this world as a reject.
Whoa.
Look into these eyes.
So we got Limp Bizkit. Boom.
Yeah, man.
All right,
Bisquick.
we're on to the 3-point round.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Influence. Actually, I'm gonna do this one first. Who's better? Like, who's better at new metal? Like, which one's like brand of new metal do you like more? Style overall.
Because they're different.
Yeah,
you know?
they are. They are very different. So this could be more geared towards you, not generally. You know what I mean? So
Want me to
anyone?
go?
Yeah, anyone can
Larry
go.
goes there.
Yeah, Larry, go. Who do you like more, basically?
I mean, I kind of said this about the guitar, that I'm more drawn to Limp Bizkit because it's just a little bit less industrial.
Yeah, it's
And
more
I
straight ahead.
yeah, and I
driving.
never had like
guitar.
itch for like industrial sounds. Not that I knock it. It's just never been anything I like aspire to play on guitar or like try to learn or like do anything like that. Where Limp Bizkit is a little bit more you could move to both, so I shouldn't even say that, but I always listened to Limp Bizkit before Korn. I just always have, and I would just rock with that.
Sweet. Frank,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Limp Bizkit.
let's go harder for you.
Yeah, I mean, I used to make fun of it all the time, and then I started
But that's
working
why
where I
you
work.
love 'em.
My boss is a huge Limp Bizkit fan, and I was literally forced into listening to it, and now I like it. So
Yeah,
it's,
and
fu-
now
it's just,
I
it's
like
just
it.
fucked up. So
It's like it's not good, but you still like it for some reason.
it's funny,
Yeah, that's why I like it too. It's like
but
I
it's
just
weird.
love
It's like
listening
it's
to
funny
it.
to know all the words.
It is good though.
It's like,
Like it's good. There's a reason why you want to listen to it. That makes it good. Whatever that reason is,
'cause
that's
all
what
the-
makes it
it's,
good.
it's really because of the guitar and all the background stuff that's happening behind the vocals.
Yeah.
So it's,
DJ Lethal.
it's catchy. It's really catchy.
David.
Well, I already lost here, so I'm just gonna go with Korn.
Man, Dave, you really like Korn, huh?
I don't.
I don't think he just doesn't like Limp Bizkit.
No, I just don't really like either of these bands like a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's fair.
But I respect them. I mean, they both have songs that I can get down to. It's
Yeah.
not like I'm like, oh, I hate.
Yeah.
You know, I don't
Turn
mean
this
like I
off.
hate them, but it's just not my thing. You
Yeah.
know, that I'm gonna go out of my way to really listen to a lot. Maybe if I'm feeling some sort of crazy mood, I might. But I think if we're just going to the root of the question, like which delivery of new metal do I prefer? I think that the Korn one is just a little bit more interesting, and I feel like it captures the weirdness that you want out of like new metal, where like Limp Bizkit is a little bit more palatable, maybe.
It's more ratchet, more like, yeah.
You know, like I
I-
feel like
I do
if
know
you're
what you
talking
mean.
about like a regular person, they're probably gonna like Limp Bizkit, but like the weird new metal fan, like the weird
Yeah.
people like who are into
Yeah.
that shit are
The
gonna be like
freaks.
Korn. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like I'm just gonna go Korn on this. I feel like it's just also a little bit more.
They are more OG, too. They
yeah,
are a
and
little bit
it's-
older.
It's just I'm not saying that Limp Bizkit's not original, but like they're kind of doing the rap rock thing, which is like like it's not like anything completely brand new. They just basically took the new metal sound and then turned it into rap rock, which is innovative in a way. It's in itself, but I feel like Korn is still to me just a little bit more just like unique, and like they just stand alone when it comes to like their sound and what they do. So yeah, I'm going with Korn on that.
Gone.
Korn.
Yeah, green nigga in the cone. What was that guy with the guitar? You gotta say it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really? No?
Oh, chicken in the corn and the corn. Yeah, chicken in the corn. That's what it is.
Yeah, we'll show you that later. It's low key fire.
Right,
That's awesome. Larry would love it. I'm surprised you don't know what we're
That's what
talking
I'm saying.
about. It's totally up your alley.
I want some chicken and corn.
All right. Now this is opening up to the masses. We're gonna do influence on music as a whole. To me, I think it's obvious,
I'll go.
but yeah,
I think
go.
Limp Bizkit.
What?
I think Limp
I said
Bizkit.
obvious. That's not obvious.
I
then.
think Limp Bizkit because of Fred Durst. Just solely Fred Durst.
Why?
Woodstock.
Who's influenced by Fred Durst?
He had beef with Eminem. More. What's the question? It's not
influence.
influence.
Influence on music.
Okay.
You say. I mean, no. You can feel however you
Yeah,
want.
I still feel like I just knew more about Fred Durst through like regular media in my life than Korn. I always heard about Fred Durst
He
being
was
doing dumb shit.
polarizing.
Yeah, well, he was like more of like he almost was like a celebrity.
What?
He was a celebrity.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
He
Yeah.
dated
He's a-
Britney
He
Spears.
dated Britney Spears.
he's a-
Yeah,
he-
he had
he
beef
was-
with Eminem.
He was
Like,
polarizing.
I guess that's not. You can't. I guess it's not influential, but I guess I just took the question wrong. But I'll still go with it.
You toxic fuck. Go
I'll
ahead,
still
Frank.
go with it.
It makes you want to break stuff.
I mean, on music,
Damn,
I mean, I
you don't
really
know
feel
that.
like
I was playing with my bag. I just felt like it.
I feel like
fine.
both of them started the genre, and then it kind of just ended with them. I don't really feel like they really.
Yeah, it was kind of just a niche.
I don't really feel like that anyone really carried the torch on from those two bands. I feel like they still have those torches.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it
feel like-
everything around changed.
I feel like new metal transitioned and melded into like the 2000s hard rock thing.
maybe.
Maybe.
But like
Electronic.
yeah.
It's hard to say.
Well, I just feel like like new
I just
metal
feel like new metal branched off. It was on its own branch.
Yeah.
Everything else kept going.
but I feel like if you were to
Took a
talk to
side tangent.
like 3 Days Grace type bands, I feel like they'd probably be like, "Oh, we love Korn." You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
probably still like took influence from
Yeah.
bands like that. They just didn't
Those
do
type
the
of
new metal
bands,
sound.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
could
yeah, I
see
mean, I
that.
feel like they probably still had an influence on certain artists, but like, yeah, I don't think anybody like kept the new metal sound alive. It was just a very, dated kind of like hip phase.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Slipknot maybe.
I was
but
gonna
they were-
say
but they were
Slipknot.
around in that time.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
just kept
Slipknot,
going.
Yeah, they're a little
They're-
bit later.
But they're a little new
But-
metal-y.
They're
Yeah,
they're
definitely.
System of a
yeah.
Down's considered new metal.
Would you consider Rob Zombie new metal?
I mean, I would consider.
That's controversial.
Nah, he's more industrial.
He's more industrial, right?
He's more industrial. When I think of industrial, I think like him, Marilyn Manson, Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah, Nine
Like,
Inch
it's like a
Nails
different-
for sure. Yeah, I think of
It's
Korn.
it's
I
less
think of Korn as
funky
industrial
and it's
too,
less
but they're
funky,
more
but
funky.
it's more electronic based.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? With
yeah.
the sampling and
Mm-hmm.
all that shit. But
More
like
of the other stuff
all
on
their
it.
shit's super fucking straight.
yeah.
Yeah.
All of that. I'm the one that you wanted. Yeah. I'm a super beast. Yeah, we already talked about. I'm gonna say on here, we're doing a fucking Rob Zombie episode
We have
very
to.
soon. We have to.
Hell yeah.
He's badass. Hellbilly Deluxe, baby.
I never gave an answer, but I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go with Korn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you think, David? Influential.
I mean, as we talked about, I mean, I don't think either of them are like way beyond the other one as far as like influence. I feel like they were just a part of an era that maybe influences people as a whole,
Yeah.
like together, because a lot of people do look at like the new metal sound and time and like kind of just clump a lot of it together. But I'm just gonna go Korn because they were first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say
exactly.
you could even argue that Limp Bizkit was inspired by Korn.
Yeah, so
You can't. Yeah,
that's
so-
gonna be my reasoning for it, essentially.
Sweet.
Korn.
Oh, the 95.
So now you got Rob Zombie stuck in it.
Never gonna stop, man. Never gonna stop.
All right, guys.
Yes.
It's time.
Could it be?
Yeah, it's time.
Oh boy.
Could
Not
it be?
this again. It started to get redundant.
Oh.
Not really.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. There is no other. It can only be one. There can only be one.
Bonus, 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 bonus.
Bonus is round.
Bonus is round.
Da-na-na-na.
Dun 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 dun.
He said, "You are now entering the courtroom of Judge Judith Scheindlin." You know what I'm saying? You're like, why do you always do this? Because it's funny. Who wants to go first?
I'll go. 5 points to Limp Bizkit because Fred Durst played with Jimmy Page. and he sang the song
That's it?
"Thank You" at the MTV Music Awards.
There you
Shove
go.
that up your ass.
And he did Britney Spears. I mean, he was really living on top of the world for a few years there.
Oh yeah, dude.
He
From like,
basically made those red New York flat bill hats like famous. He's pretty iconic guy.
yeah, from like 99 to like 03.
Yeah, pretty
Dude.
much.
He was like the guy. No, I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was the guy.
So 5 points to them. I'm gonna give 5 points to Korn for their set at Woodstock '99. They opened the set off with "Blind," and it's just fucking badass. The whole crowd is moving like crazy.
Insane.
It's awesome. And that's it. 5 and 5. Keep it alive.
All right, who's next?
Do you want to go, or I could go, or whatever?
I'll go.
All right.
I want to give them both 3 points each.
Okay.
Because I used to have a DVD of the Family Matters tour, where it was like Korn and Limp Bizkit and was it Ramstein? How do you say it? Rammstein? However you pronounce it.
Rammstein.
And I forget who else was on it. But it was pretty cool because it was like one of those things where like they did tour and there's like footage of shows and like backstage stuff, and I used to watch it a lot and I always thought it was really cool. I enjoy shit like that, so that's gonna be my bonus points for this because it was really cool, and if you can find it somewhere, check it out.
Badass.
Yeah,
The disc replay stop or something, you know?
yeah.
Never know.
That's it. That's all your points all for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give it 3 each.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
I'll go with. I already said it earlier, but I'm gonna go with Limp Bizkit for playing. Was it WrestleMania with the Undertaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. When he shook up with the Undertaker in the ring at WrestleMania. What was it? WrestleMania 17, 16,
Yeah.
something like that.
I think it was 17.
17.
Maybe.
But that was when he faced
Actually, no,
Triple
I
H.
think
I think.
Motorhead played at 17.
But that was
Might
when
have
he
been
faced. That was when Triple H faced the Undertaker. The
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah,
Was at
so
WrestleMania
it was
17.
2000. It might have been 2000.
Well, it's when he was the American Badass.
Yeah, whatever that
Yeah,
was.
Whatever
so
year that
I
was.
think it was WrestleMania 16. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up later.
Yeah.
Confirm, but whatever.
Yeah. So that moment was awesome. And that song was. I always loved The Undertaker. Al agrees. He knows. He was always our favorite wrestler. And we always loved that song. That was Limp Bizkit. I didn't even know it at that age that was Limp Bizkit. And then when I found that out, I was just like, even though like they have that cloud of being just like just a douchebag band, you know what I mean? But I always had it in my head. I'm like, dude, they do the Undertaker song. You know what I mean? Like I have to.
That's probably the
I
only
like
reason
them.
why I like them.
Yeah, I mean, like,
To be
and I like,
honest.
and I mean, I do like them. I like Korn too, but I got to give a point for Limp Bizkit. Also, for Limp Bizkit recently playing at Lala, and they were one of like the oldest bands like at Lala that year, and like Fred Durst was like, it's crazy. He was saying that like at their shows now, it's like a completely different audience, like, and they're almost thriving. Like again, like since Lollapalooza, their records have gone like way up in sales and shit. I think they played in like 21 or 2021 at Lala, and he had like the pink hair or whatever and like the glasses. Fred Durst was all like old and weird.
Dad Rock.
Yeah, it was like yeah. Didn't they call themselves
Yeah.
Dad Rock? Yeah. But so I'll give another point for that. So 2 points. And then I'm going to give a point to Korn for the Becoming Undone music video when they're all unraveling. I always remembered that since I was a kid, man, like just seeing like they're all like hearing the song. That was like later Korn, but
It was like 05.
yeah. But yeah. And then I'll give 1 point for that. Those are my points.
Oh yeah.
Won't forget me. Dude, yeah, that song's badass. That's why.
and they're all just falling.
Trying to hold it together. Yeah. 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 I'm trying to hold it together. All right. So.
Coming undone.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Korn. Honestly, I'm gonna give Korn 4 points.
Okay.
Cause I kind of grew up with them a little bit, cause my brother was a big fan of Korn. I mean, so
That's true,
I've
yeah.
heard them a lot my whole life. Yeah, you just all into that fucking like '90s,
New
early
metal.
2000 new metal, all that shit. So like, I grew up on all that stuff. And also cause I generally like Korn. I've been listening to him for a while. Big Fieldy fan. My friend Sam Rosino is a huge Korn fan, and he actually loaned me the book / gave, but he doesn't know what really gave. I never gave it back. The point is, it was like 7th, 8th grade, and yeah, I read the Fieldy biography called "Got the Life," and it was about like it was a whole autobiography. It was honestly a fucking crazy ass story. He had a crazy life, and
Didn't he find God?
yeah, and he went sober, and you know he was sober for a while. Unfortunately, I heard he's been having some problems the past few years. I believe he's not in Korn right now.
They just dropped a new album last year.
Yeah, I don't. He's not currently in Korn. He's having problems.
Really?
It might have ended. I just know that was the case. So anyone correct me? I'd actually like to know. I haven't been keeping up with them lately. But yeah, so generally a big fan of Korn. For Limp Bizkit, I'm gonna give them 2 points. Just cause I'm not the biggest Limp Bizkit fan. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean?
So just give him 0.
But no, cause there's a no,
The
So
Undertaker.
I don't
The
really like
fucking-
this band, but here's 2 points.
dude. They did an Undertaker song.
Here's
Like,
you.
I mean,
Here's
that's
2
it.
points for not. I don't like
That's
you.
Yeah.
By the way, I looked it up. It was actually WrestleMania 19, and that was the triple threat match with A-Train and Big Show.
yeah. So it wasn't a big match. I remember. I was
Yeah.
like, it was one of the dumb ones.
Yeah.
Like not like a highlight to
Fillers.
this streak. Yeah, it was a filler match.
And I think it was WrestleMania 17 with Motorhead at Triple
Yeah,
H.
that's
That was with The
17.
Undertaker.
But
Oh my god.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't like Limp Bizkit that much, but I mean, come on, dude. You come in, you hear fucking keep rolling, rolling, rolling. See American Badass Undertaker sitting on top of the fucking stage.
What?
Do a little coming around, going around the ring, dude.
Yeah.
Do the little arm raise. I mean, come on, dude.
This
Can't
shit
beat it.
right here.
Yeah, it's that shit right here.
This is a real motherfucking deal, y'all.
So yeah.
Who
Let me
won?
tally up. Hey, give me
Oh,
a minute.
boy.
I want to
Oh,
say
boy.
I was also wrong again about Motorhead. That was
course.
that was at WrestleMania 21 with Batista. That was when Motorhead was there. Wrong band, wrong podcast, but just because we talked about Limp Bizkit.
Wait, what happened?
When Motorhead came out for Triple H, that was at WrestleMania 21.
Really?
I thought it was earlier than that too, but it says.
Maybe it wasn't because I thought all those ones were the
That was the
bands
first
played.
WrestleMania that we watched. Was 21.
I don't know about that. That sounds
Dude,
weird.
it's
I don't
Google
know.
it.
It's
I
on
don't know.
Wikipedia,
I'm
dude.
You're tweaking
It's
me
on
out.
Wikipedia. That's it. You know
Okay,
what I
the
mean?
polls are in.
Yeah.
Taking the lead. We got Korn at 22, Limp Bizkit 19.
Damn.
Dang.
Korn does it, ladies and
Right
gentlemen.
He got more of the points where it counted.
Corn
You know what I mean?
points.
Sorry, Al. We are actually sorry. We're keep going back to this off subject. We were both right. It was 21 and 17.
So he played it,
Yeah.
but did he play Bow
Motorhead.
Down to the King or something?
No, Motorhead
tw-
played the game twice. At 17.
I don't
and
remember the other one for some reason. I always remember the
the older one. I thought
older
too.
one.
Yeah,
That's the one I always remember.
17. Whatever.
Wild.
Corn baby.
On your knees, punk. All right, folks. That's been Battle Supreme.
Yeah.
I love you all.
I love you all. No one else is gonna say
Go
it.
out and break
Whatever.
something.
Yeah, go out and break something for God's sakes. See ya.